Atomic from Diamond Archery. But I know you're wondering, what are all these parts? And what exactly do they do? I'm here to help. Let's take a look at the anatomy of the Atomic. Here's the riser. This is the backbone of the bow, and also where you hold the bow with your hands. These are the limbs. These flex as you draw the bow and produce energy to shoot the arrow. These wheels are actually called cams. They rotate when you draw the bow to further produce energy. This is the rotating module. You have one on each cam, top and bottom. These can be rotated to set the draw length for your shooter. These are the cables. They allow the cams to be rotated together. This is the limb pocket, where the limbs actually attach to the riser of the bow. This is the limb bolt. This bolt can be loosened or tightened to change the draw weight. These are the limb bolt indicators. These marks identify how much of the limb bolt is actually coming out of the riser. It's important that these limb bolt indicators be the same for both the top and bottom limb bolts. This is a cable guard. It keeps the cables out of the way of the bowstring when shooting an arrow. This is your sight. This is where your child will aim with their eyes to hit the target. This is your arrow rest. This is where the arrow will lean before and during shooting. Lastly, this is your string. This is what propels your arrow forward to hit your target. This metal piece is called the nock. Below that is a rubber piece called the eliminator button. Your arrow will be nocked above the eliminator button and below the metal nock.
Thanks for your interest in the PSE Mini Burner. This is a great youth package bow. It comes with everything you need in it just to get someone out shooting who's a little guy. So this bow goes from 16 to 26.5 inches draw length when at range. 40 pounder will go down to 4.5 pounds at the lowest draw length setting. A couple other cool features on this cam is we actually have a performance setting and a grow with you setting. I'll go over that in a minute. So as you see, it comes with a rest, quiver, 3 arrows, stabilizer, and a wrist sling. So let's just get this thing unpackaged. We can kind of show you whatever everything's in here. On the back, you'll have your user guide and some wrenches. And there'll be a few zip ties here. Pop those off. Pull your card off, attach to that. So now that you've got your bow out of the package, you can see there's 2 settings here on the cam. The outside setting is a performance setting, and the inside setting is our grow with you setting, just to give you a little smoother draw feel. So if someone's really new to it, which most young archers will be, you can actually move that cord, that cable, from the outside groove to the inside groove to give you a little bit smoother draw. You want to make sure that matches both top and bottom. To adjust draw lengths, there's an Allen screw in here, which you'll find the appropriate Allen head. Here. To adjust your draw length, you'll remove the screw Then rotate the module to the appropriate letter for the draw length you require. Reinstall your screw. And make sure both top and bottom are on the same letter. In your user guide, you'll find all your draw length and draw weight settings for everything you can do on this bow. It will have performance setting and grow with you settings and the number of turns out corresponding to what draw length and what draw weight each will be. So use that as a reference guide to set your bow up to the appropriate draw length and draw weight. And then the front of this is your warranty, so make sure you fill it out and get your bow registered for the warranty. To attach your quiver bracket, find the quiver bracket in the bag with your other information, and this is going to screw onto the sight in the back position. Putting your quiver on, remove your arrows. And slide the quiver into the quiver bracket and the back piece locks it down. Then you can reinstall your arrows. So now we're
Thanks for watching. Product buying link given in description.